I got a good cross solution on this. Let's go. That's a pretty good solve, 12.5. Hey guys, welcome back to Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about my breakdown on my second best single on 3x3. So this is my second best single, not my first best single. I couldn't make a breakdown on that because the lighting was too bad to see what I did. But I did get the cross done on my actual PB single, but I couldn't break down the rest of F2L. So the scramble on screen with the green at front and white at the top is here. So make sure it's green at front and white at the top because that is what I used. And starting off with the inspection, I did an X2. And in inspection, I saw we have a white and green edge piece here, white and blue, white and orange, white and red. So I saw white and red goes here. And if I do a L move to go put this down into the cross section, this one will be aligned with the center and this one would go to the top. So I do a D to insert this edge, and I would have seen this F12 slot and preserve it, but I'm not really good with that. So I did a D, and now this is inserted, and then I can do an L. And while I do the L, not only does this edge piece be in the right area, but this one will be too. So I do a F prime to put in this piece, and then I do a U, B2. And then I have the whole cross complete. So next I go on to this F12 slot. I'm not sure why I went with this one. I could have gone for this white and orange and green and this orange and green pair here. It would have been much easier like that. But I felt like doing this, so I did a U2 to move this here, and then I used this algorithm in order to make this pair like connected. F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime, and that solves the pair, and now I just have to insert it. So I do a U2, and to insert it at the back I used this algorithm, R prime, well R wide prime, U prime, R, U, and M prime with my pinky. Then I went over to this pair. So it's pretty dumb. I should have done a U prime and then do R prime because that would have made this a three move insert, but I just went over and did R prime already, and it goes with the bad case. So then I did U prime so I can put it with these centers, and did L prime, U2, L2, U, L prime to insert this F12 pair. At the same time, pair it up. So then I worked with this case. So I did a U, Y prime, R prime, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R to insert that. And then this one is just a 4-move insert like that. So then I get this OLL. If I didn't do that 4-move insert and did a sledgehammer instead, which is also 4 moves, I would have gotten a much easier OLL. And it would have been much easier. But I went over and did a 4-move insert like this, the reverse sexy, and I got a pretty bad case. So I did a U prime to align it, and it was a lightning bolt with a corner at the bottom right and no bar on the right. So this algorithm is literally just soon, F sexy, F prime. So it might seem like a good algorithm, but it's pretty bad, not gonna lie. Then I get a V perm. So the V perm is very unlucky. If this was like an A perm or a T perm, I would have gotten a 10. And if I did some better stuff in F2L, I probably would have gotten like sub 10. So here is the V perm I use. And then there's no AUF because I did a U move. And yeah. So obviously there was much more to improve, but I'm pretty happy with this solve because I always make some mistakes every there and then. Well, I can't really speak English, but you know what I mean. And yeah, so this cube pretty much could be my main because I'm doing really well on it. I'm not really getting any PBs, but I'm getting really consistent times, and I just set up my Diantengen V2 and I mucked up. I did really bad. I made the cube way too fast, and I cleaned it out and did again and mucked up again. I added way too much DNM37, and I'm gonna waste lube if I keep on trying to set up the cube again and again and again. So for now, this RS3M 2020 will be my main, but it won't be my main for like a long time. Well, maybe it will. We'll have to see, because right now it feels really good, but it isn't as good as my old Diantengen V2. But my new one, which is new setup, it's a really bad Diantengen V2 because I set it up really badly. But yeah, this cube is just all around really good. I'll make a video on setting it up. I already have a video on setting it up. I'm just editing it right now, and also a video on a video on a review, and also maybe even like comparing it to the Diantengen V2. Yeah, I have lots of video ideas. The problem is I just don't have time for it, but I just have lots of video ideas. So yeah, that looked pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, see ya.